Ladies and gentlemen, this is Cat Williams, and you are listening to 3 Point Conversion Radio.
This will be our first road game. Looking forward to traveling to Louisville. Very impressed with their team. Offensively, it starts with a quarterback, Malik Cunningham, a guy that I actually recruited. I think he started 27 games. I mean, he's a dual threat guy, can run it, can throw it, has great composure, very impressed with him. Defensively, the linebacker C.J. Avery, I'm familiar with him. I think he's been their leading tackle the last 2 years. He really sets the tone for them. And, what really stands out to me is they're one of the better teams in time of possession in the country. They were last year. I think they're in the top 20 this year. That's a sign of being able to run the football and play solid defense. And then their kicker, real impressed with him, 10 in a row. So it'll be a really good test with where we're at. The challenge this week is a short week. We had a late Saturday night game. We've got to travel, so we had to do things a little bit different today. We're going to be wise on the short turnaround and travel, and just looking forward to seeing how our guys respond on the road against a very solid team. Questions?
Lately, these first 2 games, you guys have stopped the run pretty well. What jumps off the film about this running game that you mentioned that'll attack your defense this coming year?
Yeah, it's going to be a challenge. They run a lot of stretch, a lot of outside zone. We've not seen a lot of that, and so that'll be a challenge. They're very good at running the football on the edge with that, and nakeds and everything that goes with that. But our run defense has been really good so far, and the run fits have been good up front. We've really won one-on-one battles, some 2-on-1 battles, so we'll definitely need to do that this week against the run game.
You mentioned your team and the general preparation. This is your first road game with UCF. Anything changed for you personally going into this one?
No, just you gotta. It's all about communication on the road. It's about communication, handling that. The good thing for us is we got a veteran offensive line, we got a veteran quarterback, a veteran running back. So hopefully that'll help.
Is there a particular message or mission statement that you have going into this particular week?
No, just the first road game. This is a huge test for us. I mean, going on the road against a very quality team on a short week. I'm curious to see how we respond.
You mentioned those extended plays. What do you think in your mind is the key to actually executing and stopping the plays that once that's unscripted?
I say, for example, we're in a man call, just keeping your eyes on the man downfield, just doing your job. Staying deep, if you're in a deep third, just not trying to do anybody else's job, just stand within the coverage.
Earlier Coach talked about you stepping in. I think the words he used was didn't miss a beat after that. How does that feel to know that you got coaches backing on how you performed that night? I
think it feels good, just always reinforcing, myself, but also the team, the coaches, my ability, my awareness and, the offense. It feels good, but at the same time, don't like seeing stuff like that happen.
Overall in the season, you've been running the ball quite a bit compared to last year, as per, runs per snap and all that sort of stuff. What kind of, what is there any kind of change that comes with that preparing the next game, or is there anything you have to adjust in practice to be prepared for maybe opening it up more, anything like that?
No, I think we're really just going to kind of stick to what we do best, and there might have to be slight tweaks here and there, but overall, we're going to run the ball hard, and that's what we want to do every week, is be able to have that option to run the ball hard.